Hello and welcome to Pure Guidance. I have a very special announcement to make and I thought let's do it in a different style. I'm launching the official Pure Guidance website. It is called IamPureGuidance.com. Lots to choose from, including readings on love, abundance, business, success, and more. So be sure to check it out. And just to make it easier on the time zones, all readings are provided as video recordings. So just to keep that in mind, my general time frame is 7 to 10 days unless it's a priority reading. There are two specific options. One of them is email only, so if you just want a quick email reply, I send it out within 30 minutes. It can take up to 12 hours, but that is an option. Or you can opt for within 24 hours priority reading over video. Alright, so for those of you who did complete the survey that I posted, the free assessment of your chakras, I have sent out your private reports to you over email. If you haven't received it, be sure to check your spam or junk folder. It should be there. Or just reach out to me. For all who are new to my channel, welcome. Much love and light to all of you, especially those who have had to deal with any of the number of natural disasters happening across the globe. Alright, without further ado, let's move forward with your reading. Hi Leo, and welcome to your November reading. Let's get this started. I've already meditated on your energy as well as pre-shuffled these cards right here. So let's see what is in store for you. It should be a very positive month because we have Jupiter moving into Sagittarius, and that really gives you that good luck. You know, favor of the universe being on your side. The Wheel of Fortune is definitely here to stand by that statement because the Wheel of Fortune brings with it good luck, especially if finances haven't been looking too great and you want things to be better. Perhaps start with feeling more optimistic about it so they can flow into your life. And you know, I posted this particular video. It's called I Am Wealth Affirmations, and I really feel as though that can be of your benefit. So take a look at that. Perhaps that is what will really help you pull in this wonderful financial situation, because Five of Pentacles is fear of losing, but you don't need to really be afraid of that because you're not going to lose. Instead, you're only going to gain. And that's what the duality of these cards is revealing to us right now. The Wheel of Fortune is saying you can change your situation around by taking that wand into your hand and making things happen. And especially if you focus in on this on the first part of November, or as soon as, you know, Scorpio season starts, then by the time the sun moves into Sagittarius, end of November, it will be to your favor. And that's how affirmations also work. Perhaps just allowing yourself to really feel the wealth in your life, it'll be so much easier to attract more of it in. Alright, wow, okay. So the cards are pre-shuffled, like I said, so if they fall out together like so, it is totally okay. Alright, so the Hanged Man, Death, Ten of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Queen of Cups, and then the Devil. Very interesting cards because there's so much back and forth that I'm seeing with the cards, and at the same time, it's really just taking us to one very strong message, which is what? Which is the question that I'm asking you, Leo. You can't be tamed, and that is something you need to remember. That is what you need to feel no matter how difficult a situation might get, no matter how much of a heartbreak it might be. You have to remember and remind yourself that you cannot be tamed. You are the lion of the zodiac. That gives you so much power, so much strength. And if you can just believe it in yourself to overcome that, it'll be so much easier. When do you do that? You do that when the Hanged Man arrives in your reading. The Hanged Man is a time to spiral inward, to go within and search for answers when it need be, especially by perhaps meditating, right? by affirming certain things in your life. We were talking about affirmations. The I am wealth affirmations are the perfect way to go about things, because what you're doing when you're meditating is aligning your thoughts with the key vibration that you wish to be in. You know, if you wish to be in a state of great wealth and abundance, then all you have to do is find that vibration, align with it, and then what happens? Then you attract wonderful things to enter your life and circumstances to become. So that's the message I'm seeing with the Hanged Man. As soon as that wave of fear perhaps hits, or hurt, resentment of some sort hits, go inward, and it will really help you overcome the negative thinking. And the Death card is here. You know, Scorpio season is a very strong time for many of the signs. This card has fallen into place for so many signs. And I really feel like it's a very important time. This is a very significant time to work on yourself, to perhaps spiritually work on yourself, and in other areas of your life as well. There are physical things that need to be perhaps removed from your life. The clutter, the mess needs to be moved. With the Ten of Swords also appearing in your reading, it's almost as though you are definitely leaving old patterns of behavior behind. Perhaps leaving people behind. And it's not really necessarily easy on your end to do so, because Three of Swords is here. So there is a little bit of hurt present. So it might not be easy for some of you. And Three of Swords doesn't have to be your energy. It doesn't have to be you on the end of where the hurt is present. It could be someone in your life who perhaps is hurting. It could be a fellow water sign, because they're coming across really strongly here in the reading. So it could be them. However, the main message we have to stick to is this Death card. And the Death card is about rejuvenation. It's about transformation. Okay? So finding how it feels to be alive is the way to go about things. Perhaps if you have been suffering from depression, from negative thoughts, those are the thought patterns that now need to be replaced by positive ones. Okay? To be able to see the light even when it's dark, that is what a true optimist can manage. And that is something that will be coming as a gift to you when Jupiter moves into Sagittarius. Because Jupiter is the optimist. Sagittarius, Jupiter is the ruling planet for Sagittarius, and Sagittarians are known to be the optimist of the zodiac. Nothing can stop them, and that's the spirit that really you need to really breathe in every single day when things get particularly tough for you. Okay, and that's why when I say, you know, when Sun moves into Sagittarius, Leo, you are gonna be having a blast of a time. But first things first, have to address the things that need to be discarded from your life, situations that need to be left behind, that things that you need to walk away from. That work, that internal work first needs to be done. The Scorpio aspect of the season needs to be addressed. If you can do that, if you can make time for that, trust me, there is this beautiful opening for you. But I think that transition will be a very difficult one. Swords, after all, represent mental energy, right? It's your thoughts kind of going into this combative field, and it's like, well, now what? Now what? I know what I want, but how? And during that time of contemplation, the best thing you can really do is go inward. Go inward. Find inner peace. Do so by spending time on your own with yourself. If you know how to meditate, do yoga, whatever might be the case, what will help you bring that relief is the way to go. For some of you, this is actually about becoming more active, getting a more active lifestyle going for yourself, getting more, going to the gym, getting more reps done perhaps. That's what it's about. And as you do, it will give you the strength to remember what is the most important to you. Page of Pentacles here in your reading. Okay, and pages are messengers, and perhaps you will receive some good news in terms of your finances for yourself. For others, if you were hoping for a relationship message, what I'm seeing in the cards here is, if it's a water sign, there are some very important things that need to be discussed and old patterns that need to be left behind. Okay, and really the water sign has their purest intent towards you. Whatever they're saying because they care for you. And if you're dealing with an earth sign, then they are here to offer you something in November. Okay, the devil here is the card for Capricorn, so perhaps some of you might be dealing with a Capricorn in your life. And if that's the case, they might be wanting to make you an offer. And whatever this offer is, a part of you is almost going to be relieved by it, is what I'm seeing in the cards. But wow, Four of Swords under the deck. There is this very important message coming across, which is to go inward. Everything begins from within. Happiness stems from within. Happiness can lead you to success. Happiness can lead you to greater love. Happiness can lead you towards abundance. Even though this death card, I mean, it's called death, but take a look at it. Take another look at it. She is focusing her energy on the tree that is now growing. She's not focused on the past. She's focused on the present. And she's focused on the future. The tree will essentially yield fruits in the future. That's where her focus is. That's where your focus should be. Isn't it so? And that focus will not come until you go inward and find that peace within yourself. Right? Four of Swords is about retracting. Four of Swords is about taking a step back from everything, especially if it's difficult, so you can assess the situation a bit more clearly. Scorpio season makes it easier to see things for what they are, especially once Venus goes direct. And that will happen around 15th, 16th of November. Once Venus goes direct, things become more visible. They become more clear. Very strong earth presence in your reading, Leo. So sure, some of you might be dealing with an earth sign, and perhaps this is the time to take a step back. Listen to what they have to say, because as I said, they might be making an offer. But at the same time, give yourself the time, space, and energy you need to reinvent yourself, to recuperate. Because the Hermit card isn't just the card for Virgo, it's also the card about the journey that needs to be walked on alone. It's the card of going inward. It's the card of finding your inner light. Your inner light will guide the way. Your inner light will show you the road and the path you need to take, the steps you need to take, the decisions you need to make. It will be extremely clear as soon as you make that decision to take a step back. Reflect if you need to. And then the progress can happen. So, let's pause here. Let's go ahead and clarify this message with Enchanted Map Oracle cards and see what comes up. Magic prayer. So when you do go inward, when you seek silence, inner peace, you will essentially realize what means the most to you, what's inside of your heart. You know, the message that came out for Virgo is, what do you treasure? And a very similar aspect is coming across here. When you turn towards yourself for answers, you'll figure out what you treasure, what makes your light glow with intensity. And as you find the answer to that, you'll know exactly the kind of prayer that needs to be sent out into the universe, or to God, depending on your belief system, Leo. And this magic prayer is what will bring you closer towards harmony, greater success, love, and abundance, and every single day working out in your favor. Exactly how you wish for it to be, it will be. If you're waiting for your financial situation to improve, it will improve. If you're hoping for your love life to gain progress, it will gain progress. And it will look better. And the magic prayer card is here just to confirm that. But overall, if you look at your reading, look at how things are going. Let's do a recap. Let's do a recap before we move forward to the Magical Times Empowerment cards. I'm seeing that perhaps there is the finances that are causing a little bit of stress on your end. It's just not how you want it to be, and you're trying to come up with new ideas and perhaps reinvent yourself Maybe reinvent yourself spiritually and then reinvent yourself in your life. Perhaps take the decisions that will be a little bit hard, sure. It'll be a little bit hard, but they will lead you towards what you want and need. There will be a struggle in making that decision, but ultimately you get to shine your inner light. And this decision will be important for you. But yes, the struggle will be present. It's here in the cards. But from that struggle, what do you gain? You gain muscle. You gain power. You understand what's important to you, and you invite more of those beautiful things into your life. You cannot be tamed, Leo. You cannot be tamed. As difficult as things get, you have the strength to overcome just about anything. So this is the Magical Times Empowerment cards. Let's get you some affirmations that you can use for the month of November or for Scorpio season, and get you back into that positive vibration anytime things get difficult or hard for you. All right? Humor. Of course, anytime you find yourself anxious or saddened, depressed, not feeling so great, replace it with humor. That's what this card is about. Laugh at yourself. If you fall and you're like, oh my God, how could I trip over such a small thing? Or over that person, whatever it might be. Laugh at yourself about it. Oh well, it happened, so what? Life goes on. The show must go on. And what are the chances that we get this card? Look at that little kitten. Leo. So, laugh at yourself. Lighten your heart. Let nothing steal your happiness. Dance just like this rainbow. Fill your life up with the colors that it deserves, it wants. Reinvent yourself in a way where you have the wings to fly. Fill your life with the colors that perhaps have been a little bit lacking. Look at both these cards actually. Look at the colors. Fill your life up with every single color of the rainbow. And watch what happens when you raise your vibration. Let's read the affirmations for humor. Today I will focus on joy. I now see the good and happy moments that surround me and give thanks. I will not complain. Instead, I will laugh at the comedy of life and let nothing keep me from my happiness. I will let humor fill my heart with rainbows, fun fill my soul with stars, and dance even if it rains. A very cool, upbeat, positive message, don't you think, Leo? So let's use this time in November to fill up life with colors of the rainbow, to fill up life with a dance and sing to a song of our own, not listen to what other people might be saying, not listen to things that don't serve us, not listen to these contemplating thoughts. Look at that. There's the negative stuff, there's the positive stuff. Let's go ahead and focus in on the positive and keep the positive flow going. Let's keep it upbeat. Let's keep it joyous. Let's keep this magic prayer flowing. And as it does, let's keep on inviting wonderful, beautiful things into our life. Yes, Leo? Absolutely. Now, if you resonated with this message, then we can continue our conversation in the extended reading. And in the extended reading, we're going to talk a little bit more about some of the cards we're seeing here, as well as take a look at what's under the deck. And let's have some fun. Let's keep it positive. Let's keep it uplifting. And yeah, I am going to make this reading available for free because it's a festive month and I just feel like sharing with everyone. So you can use the promo code NEWDAY, N-E-W-D-A-Y. It's the perfect code because this card really does keep coming up, and it is about focusing in on the possibility and the potential of things. So you can use the promo code NEWDAY to gain access to the extended reading, and we can continue our conversation over there. We'll also take a look and talk more about the magic prayer card. All right? So thank you so much. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I hope you all have a lovely month ahead.